these companies coming after a little girl, Greta Thunberg, guys. It's in the news because an Alberta woman complained to the RCMP, basically the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, that earlier this week about the black and white drawing of a female's figure, bareback, with hands pulling on her braided pigtails. Under the drawing is named Greta and the logo of Excite Energy Services. And of course, they didn't find anything wrong with this, Basically, investigators trying to depict whether it's child pornography. They came up with the fact that it doesn't depict a non-consensual act, and basically don't believe it constitutes a criminal offense. Royal Canadian Mounted Police. So guys, obviously they're in the pockets of these companies, because if you don't think a cartoon depicting a little girl being pulled on her pigtails, being penetrated up her ass, doesn't constitute any of those two previous things I mentioned, then yeah, they're definitely in the pockets of these energy services companies. Now guys, this is basically a child that's been in the news because of her ability to be such an outspoken character in this whole climate environmental issue, right? Gas emissions, greenhouses, gases, all this stuff. And obviously these companies are sick and tired of her because they're trying to cut into their money, the money that they're making by basically killing us, poisoning, and polluting the world. And their response to her after all this bullshit is basically, you know what, let's just go after her like a petulant teenager. Grown men making millions of dollars. This is the best they could do to try to get back at her, to make themselves feel better, to basically assuage their egos, so to speak. And it's really pathetic, man. I really don't know much about her. I know a little bit about climate change, me personally, but I know how these companies think. And these billionaires are basically grown, these adults are basically grown children. They can't think of anything to tell us why their services are better for us, because they know it's not good for us at all. She's basically telling the truth in so many words, and instead of trying to come back to us and telling us why she's wrong and maybe we should be preferring their services, they come up with bullshit like this. And that's pretty much all they can do, guys. I'm kind of fearful for her, because not a conspiracy theorist, but if you find her quote unquote robbed and then killed, or just killed by random circumstance, in my opinion, it's going to be these companies. It's going to be these people making millions of dollars that don't want to be continued. So you don't want to continue to be slandered by her, essentially. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think in the comments section. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Bullet 20 is out. Be safe. Have a good weekend.